What's up, spectators? Welcome back to the episode of Danganronpa 3. We are currently in the middle of the investigation. We've already checked the crime scene, so we're just wrapping it up here. I should have already spoken to her. So let's speak to Atua lady, Angie.
Hey.
You're not gonna investigate? Investigating is important, but I gotta save my prayers to Atua first.
Amen.
Please let Rantaro enter heaven safe and sound.
Hey.
I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. It couldn't help, but it couldn't hurt. Rantaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? Pieces? Nah, that would have made more sense if he was like torn to shreds. It'd be nice if he could.
It'll be okay.
Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple.
Huh?
Sounds like a credit card rewards program. And I could be a level 3 Atua person lady. Alright, I already spoke to her. She's watching Angie. I gotta start memorizing their names, man. Tenko. And the problem is, once I start memorizing their names, they'll do last names, then they'll do first names, then I get real confused because they go back and forth. Alright, there's one person directly ahead. Who you is? Oh, you. Cock Ichi.
Oh?
Investigating together, are we? You two sure have gotten awfully chummy. Are you here alone? Yeah, why? So I can kill you.
Please.
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person.
Was it?
Did we? Well, just because we agreed doesn't mean we have to do it, right?
Hey.
Why would you do something that would make everyone suspicious of you?
Right?
Because I'm an evil supreme leader, remember? I'm supposed to be suspicious.
Is that alright?
Anyway, there's something I wanted to ask you. What were you doing at the time Rantaro was killed?
Oh.
An interrogation from the ultimate detective himself. What a rare opportunity. Then I'll gladly answer. To tell you the truth, I was in the library, smashing in Rantaro's head.
Huh?
Quit screwing around and take this seriously.
Why?
Do I really need to tell you guys what I was doing?
Huh? Because?
If I gave you honest answers now, it'd just make everything boring, right? I'd rather just tell you at the class trial. That'd be way more fun.
Shit.
The trial's gonna be boring anyway since we'll have photo evidence.
Stop it.
What are you saying?
Anyway,
I'm just saying this is a game. Let's have some fun with it.
that's wrong.
This isn't a game. He was murdered. All our lives are at stake.
How exciting.
Exactly. It's a game of life or death. I'm so excited. I want the class trial to start already. He has a stupid laugh, too. Is Kokichi really enjoying the situation? Boy, I hope he did it. Boy, oh boy, do I hope that he did it. So bad. Let's see. There's no one else here. Nope, they still want me on the first floor. Well, they're... Alright, how about this? Would they tell me if they're in a room? Nope. How do I, Here we go. Oh, they're in the classroom. Alright, let's back it up. Hold on, I gotta go back. I wish it would show me on the map. Unless it didn't, I just didn't see it. No, it doesn't say. Okay. Kaede, Shuichi, I'd like to ask you two a question. You were on the lookout inside this classroom, right?
Yeah.
From here, we could keep an eye on the basement, and it was close to the library.
You're right.
That's our alibi. We were both in this classroom when the murder occurred.
I see.
Then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time?
No.
No, I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement. Well, you see, here's the problem. It could very easily have been Shuichi because the alarm, the buzzer was off for a while, right? So what he could have done was turn it off or mute it, kill Rantaro, open the sliding door, the secret entrance, walk out, reactivate it, and then when the door shuts on its own, it would trigger the camera. So this is how we're gonna be able to tell, probably. We'll see. Shuichi's on my list though, very high up on my list as potential murderers. Besides that, we were together the whole time until the receiver went off.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
I understand. Thanks.
Hey.
Is that all you wanted to ask? May I ask you one more question, specifically about that vent?
By the way,
It appears to be connected to this classroom. The air duct in the basement, a hallway, leads to it.
that's...
Yes, I was also concerned about this vent. That's why we kept watch in this classroom.
That's right.
Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we were here on the lookout.
That's right.
Under those circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here.
Okay.
Kaede stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it'd be even harder for someone to go in and out.
I'll commit that to my memory.
Really? I'll be sure to save that important piece of info to my memory bank. Ugh.
Thank you very much.
Memory bank. I hope my line of questioning's not offended either of you. It's necessary so that we may find the truth. Kibo, you totally sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. Past life? How could I have a past life when I'm not made of human components? Let me guess, you wish to hear my alibi, yes?
Huh?
How'd you know?
You see.
My appearance and actions thus far suggest I am someone who would commit murder. Really? I don't think so, maybe. At least he's self-aware.
Well,
So to briefly state the truth, when the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall eating supper.
yes.
The other people there with me were Miyu, Kurumi, and Tsumugi. The Mono Cubs prepared the meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake. A lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake. Is that good? I have no idea.
Do you understand?
That concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help.
Hey,
And what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular?
yes.
Ah, if there was something to note, it would be that Miyu was tinkering with something or other. There was also a brief period of time where Tsumugi left to use the restroom. Well, Tsumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as someone else. But who?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. Crime scene in the... What? No, there's nothing for you to check. Ah, come on. It's the vent that connects to the library. Shuichi and I were on the lookout in the classroom that connects to this vent. Alright, we're good? Son of a bitch.
Is that all right?
Let's ask these two what they were doing when the body discovery announcement played. I already did that. There's nothing else, right? Okay, that's good.
Hey.
Ah, my alibi.
Huh?
Are you glitching?
Well,
No, I'm just searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable. So you don't have one. But Ryoma said he was alone in his room too.
Aw.
Way to throw him under the bus.
huh?
That was not my intention. But I see, both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. That means it's possible one of those two is the mastermind. Am I under suspicion because I don't have an alibi?
No.
I won't suspect you just because of that.
Of course.
And I'm not saying that because you're a robot. I'm not robophobic.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, but you don't need to be so PC. I'm a Mac.
Okay.
Whatever happened to those commercials with Justin Long? Never see Justin Long anymore. Putting aside the thing about Tsumugi, now we know everyone's alibi. What about Kokichi?
No.
We don't need to ask him, he was definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hadn't seen him, so no one would corroborate his alibi. That means he must have been alone.
I see.
You're right. I guess that's why you're the detective and I'm not. Finally. Alright, we gotta go talk to Tsumugi, who's downstairs. Nope. Nope.
Hey.
I need to ask you something. She looks like she's busy thinking about something. She won't talk to me. Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. I grab the hem of Tsumugi's skirt and begin to lift it slowly.
Got it?
I'm gonna lift your skirt. You okay with that? Wait! You better talk or I'm gonna lift your skirt for Shuichi to see. And then I'm gonna tie your skirt around your head so everyone can see your panties. Wow. Katie. I don't know what the reaction would be if a male character said that. That
I understand.
is something. I understand. I just need to talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Took you long enough. Well, I can't let Shuichi's innocent eyes get dirty.
That's wrong.
They won't, so please do it.
Shuichi,
Are you saying you've seen dirtier, Shuichi?
what's wrong?
What did you want to talk about?
You know?
Kaede needs to calm down. A man died in this room, and you're talking about dirty underwear. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Since you're the ultimate cosplayer, that means you could disguise yourself as anyone, even one of us, right? So that's what you think of me. Well, since we're in this situation, let me be clear.
That's impossible.
I only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people, or rather, I can't. Isn't it easy to just wear someone else's clothes as a disguise?
You can't!
Cosplay isn't a disguise.
Huh? I guess.
You'll probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it, so I'll show you. How?
I'm here.
Come on. Tsumugi grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. Ooh. Are you gonna punch me or tie me up?
Hey now.
There's no way I'd do a thing like that. She's like, oh man, that's exactly what you wanted. Now take off your clothes.
Huh?
Okay. Because I'm gonna cosplay as you, of course. Now give me your clothes.
Huh? Right?
Come on.
Huh?
I slowly undressed and handed my clothes to Tsumugi. Slowly. Sensually. After telling me to look the other way, I waited while she changed into my clothes.
Yeah.
Now you can look.
Huh?
A gross, bumpy rash had spread across Tsumugi's body.
Hi. I'm Kaede Akamatsu.
What the hell?
This isn't cosplay of the spiky-headed underling of a certain space emperor. This is cospox, an allergic reaction that happens when I dress up as real people. This is the price for my power, the equivalent exchange for my cosplay. Okay, I get it. Change out of my clothes already.
That's weird. We exchanged our clothes, then returned to the library where Shuichi was waiting.
What happened?
What's wrong? Tsumugi couldn't have disguised herself.
Yeah.
You understand since you saw the cospox, right? Cosplay's love.
You're right.
You breathed life into characters. It's almost like you're summoning them. From fiction into the real world, like an oracle channeling the gods. That's why I can cosplay various characters from across the wide world of fiction. But it's impossible to cosplay as someone who exists in the real world.
Right?
Because that's not cosplay, it's just impersonating someone. I really didn't need that long explanation.
Huh?
This chime. 1.
You bastards!
It's time!
Not that.
No, it's not. We're just announcing that the photos are ready. Don't interrupt me. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the warehouse. Does my face look weird to you? Has my face always looked this weird?
So long, farewell.
Hey,
Did you hear? The pictures are done. Let's go. Wait. I ran as fast as I could to the school warehouse. I couldn't stay put knowing that the truth was so close at hand. Someone might destroy the photos as well. That's always a possibility. I ran full sprint.
Wait!
You shouldn't get so worked up.
please.
I can't help it. We're so close to learning the truth. We're gonna find out who the mastermind is.
Rise and shine, Earth sign.
You came.
We're intruding!
Sure did. I came to see you, Toots. You're as lovely as always. Oh, Monosuke, you're such a flirt. Aren't they related? That's weird. May I join you for a drink?
What are you saying?
Drink as much as you want. I got cash to burn. Thank you. Excuse me, can we get a bottle here? This is great.
Ah, jeez.
How long are you guys gonna do this for?
Ooh,
Take these.
ooh.
It's all the photos. They're separated in envelopes for each camera. Use them to take that bastard down. It's all up to you now.
Dumbass!
I'm so rich. What's a journalist gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what. By the way, Monophony. That sounds way more fun than Monophany. Monophony is what I'm gonna say. Wanna get out of here after your shift ends?
Woohoo!
I want a fancy steak dinner. What's your name and age? ASL, home district, salary? Do you have another job?
So long, farewell.
That was one of the most awkward conversations I've heard. It made no sense at all. Looks like we have the pictures.
Yeah.
Finally. Are those the developed photos?
Right?
The culprit should be in those photos. How exciting! I want to see the dumb look on the culprit's face.
All right.
Let's take a look.
Um,
Let's look at the photos taken by the camera near the front entrance first. This is when we arrived at the library, so it took a picture then. This was right before we found Rantaro's body. That's a pretty bad picture of me, but don't focus on it too much, okay?
But of course.
Rest assured, we don't care. Damn, that's cold as ice. Let's go to the next one. This is...
this?
It's a picture of us running into the library after we heard Tenko scream. That doesn't help us at all. Hurry up and show us the next picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems as if.
This is everyone else who came to the library after the body discovery announcement. Interesting. I'm trying to see if there's anything out of the ordinary, which I'm not really seeing.
Yeah.
Everyone pictured here, myself included, was on our way to the basement. So we got there a bit late.
You know,
These are all pictures of when we found the body. There is one more photo of the front entrance.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Huh?
Shuichi. Sorry, looks like I tripped one of the sensors when I was removing the cameras. What are you saying? This picture, hey, who is this? Tank, was that you? The camera pointed at the front entrance only snapped these 4 pictures. Neither Rantaro nor anyone else who could be the culprit are in the photos.
hey.
Did they both enter through the back door then?
That is correct.
Let's examine the photos taken by the camera near the rear. Only 2 photos were taken. Rantaro.
I knew it.
So, he went in through the rear entrance, perhaps so no one would see him.
I see.
I thought it might be possible that he was moved to the library after being murdered. Tank! Tank, is that... Is that Tank? Hey. Someone keeps slapping my foot. I think it's Tank. What are you doing, buddy? Is that you? So weird. Why are you slapping my feet? But that does not appear to be the case.
If so...
So that means he was killed in the library after going there of his own will.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one.
Huh?
Sorry.
Me again. This is from when I was removing the camera. What an attention hog.
No.
He had no choice. To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors. That's all for the rear entrance, just these two. Culprit not in rear entrance photo either.
Why?
What does this mean? That's pretty odd. Why isn't there a picture of the mastermind entering?
Hey.
Shuichi, don't you think that's weird? Let's look from the hidden door camera.
Yeah.
That camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. Rantaro? Is that a shadow? Why does this photo look so weird? All right, hold on. Let's see here. Nothing too suspicious. But if Rantaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then he must have known about the hidden door.
Could it be?
Could the culprit have gone into the hidden door?
I see.
That is a possibility.
Do you understand?
For now, let's see the next picture. There's one remaining, isn't there?
Yeah. Huh?
What's Rantaro doing?
Yeah.
It looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it. I did notice something while I was removing the camera. The security sensor for this camera was switched off.
If so...
In that case, this photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off. But that would mean Rantaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera.
By the way...
Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which in turn activates the camera. The bookcase appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate?
I don't get it.
Who cares? What happened to the culprit? How come they're not in any of the photos?
It seems as if...
This last photo must have been taken shortly before he was killed.
However...
If so, the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. Then why is he nowhere? So we gain no new clues, and we still don't know who the culprit is. What a waste!
Why?
Did she really develop all the photos? Maybe she got rid of the ones that showed the culprit. How rude! I developed all the film that I was given. I swear by my almighty daddy that I did.
You bastards!
Those are all the photos from the hidden camera, so relax and get to deducing.
Is all that remains of
Don't screw around.
These are seriously all the pictures? You gotta be kidding me. The culprit's not in any of them. If the culprit didn't go to the library, then how'd they kill Rantaro? So this must be what they call a perfect crime.
Huh?
I'm disappointed.
Aw, man. I've only been slacking off because I thought those photos would reveal the culprit.
No.
You should just been helping us investigate.
By the way...
By the way, Rantaro had his monopad the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was in it?
I do not agree.
His student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information.
Well...
I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopad with him.
Okay.
I inspected it, but I didn't find anything suspicious.
Oh, man.
So it's got nothing to do with the case.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? Why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything.
All right, it's time for what you've all been waiting for, the class trial. Please assemble in front of the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. Remember that red door surrounded by plants? It's just on the other side.
Door with plants? Eh?
From there, you'll be escorted to a delightful class trial. See you all there.
It sometimes sounds like Mickey Mouse, and that bothers me. Not that Mickey Mouse's voice bothers me, but the fact that he sounds like Mickey Mouse, almost.
That is correct.
A worse Mickey Mouse. It seems we have no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial. I don't want to go.
What a pain.
Me neither. What a pain. What, just scared? An NPC like you has nothing to be scared of.
No.
It'll be fine. I just feel like my back is up against the wall.
Yeah.
We just need to expose the mastermind in this class trial.
Yeah, that's right.
Then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end.
That's right.
Got it.
Let's find this mastermind, and if it's a man, let's beat him to death.
Jeez.
Isn't beating them to death going a bit far? Everyone followed Monokuma's instructions and walked towards the courtyard. I don't know why I was about to say graveyard.
Are you okay?
Sorry.
I didn't mean to worry you, I'm just so shocked. I really thought that everything would be resolved once we looked at the photos. But I can't give up. I can still expose the mastermind in this class trial. And then everything, even this killing game, will come to an end.
Yeah.
I'm okay now.
Right?
Let's go. It's the red door in the courtyard, right? Red door in the courtyard. Hold on, let me make sure and save while I'm out here. Just in case. Red door. This thing? This is it, right? What the hell does this say? Avardia Luxalia. No, it's got to be read a different way. Hold on. How is this read? Ah, I don't know, but it bothers me. It's the red door in the courtyard, right? Oh, is it the cage? Yep, that's it. Oh, yes. Double checking for any Monokumas lying around. And there are none. All right, this is it. We've just about hit the 30-minute mark. So I'm gonna end this video here, and next time we'll do the class trial. And if it's anything like the previous class trials in the other games, this will probably be like 3 to 4 videos. Maybe less if I make them a little longer. So stay tuned for the next episode, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.